Hey viewers, welcome to VL Astrology. Once again, I'm Vanita Lenka. I'm a Vedic astrologer, and today I'm going to be discussing a very important transit again. Yes, yet again, that is Jupiter in the direct motion in Taurus sign after 119 days. And it's going to be in Taurus sign for another 100 days. So it's a very, very important and impactful transit, which is going to be taking place starting from the 4th of Feb till the 14th May 2025. Jupiter went retrograde in the month of October on the 9th and gets direct on the 4th, though I'm a bit late, like 2 days late when Jupiter has already gotten direct. But for sure, people will not be getting the similar kind of results or all through the similar kind of results as regards to its direct motion right now in the Taurus sign. For the next 100 days, I've divided it into different parts. I will be sharing with you the dates also as to how Jupiter is going to be actually giving you the results in these next 100 days. Jupiter was at odd 27 degrees when in Taurus sign when it went retrograde. And Jupiter remains retrograde for 1/3 of the transit, that is the 10 degrees. So if the whole span in a particular zone is 30 degrees, for 10 degrees, this Jupiter remains retrograde. So 1/3 of the population is in the world born in the retrograde Jupiter. So whenever it's retrograde, it doesn't only mean that you'll be in the foreign land every time, People say that. I've heard that on YouTube, that if you're born with the retrograde Jupiter, you're going to be staying away from, your country. Generally, I've heard that. But it's not that. It's just that you have certain things that you have to complete regards to your guru, regards to or your wisdom, your knowledge. You have to acquire knowledge, maybe, you have left something and you have to pick it up from there. So that is why retrogrades are very important also. It's about some major changes, which it brings into your personality also. Retrograde is like revisiting a particular zone again. Something unfinished is needed to be finished. Now, if you have finished it, it's fine. If you haven't, then this direct Jupiter is also going to be letting you give that opportunity that you can finish whatever is not finished yet. So stay tuned. It's a very beautiful start that I'm going to be giving you with all the knowledge about this Jupiter in the Taurus sign and what exactly, I've made several parts of this Jupiter in Taurus sign. So please do go back and watch retrograde Jupiter also. And I've also, taking into account the aspects, I've made a separate video wherein the aspects are very important. And when Jupiter is looking at a particular zone, there are certain houses which are hemmed between Jupiter's aspect. So that also becomes very important to check because there you have to have extra effort. You have to put little extra effort to get the results. So this becomes a very important and a crucial transit for that reason also, because Libra and Sagittarius signs are going to be getting impacted now in a positive manner. So there are the zones where you have to actually put little extra effort to get the results. Okay. And if you will, definitely you're going to be successful. But you have to put the effort. Definitely you will get the results. All right. So let me start with the sharing of the chart of the Jupiter's direct motion. I hope I'm clear and audible, and I hope and I wish that there is no lag or there is no break because I have been having these complaints off and on. So now Jupiter is going to be getting direct in the Taurus sign. It was in retrogression and inching towards Aries sign. 17 degrees now Jupiter has gotten direct, and it was at 27 degrees when it went retrograde. Now, if you can see, Jupiter is going to be giving the results of the Navamsa movements also. Jupiter went retrograde in Mrigashira Nakshatra on the 9th of October till 28th November. It was in Mrigashira, then went into Rohini, and it's going to be all the way till the 10th of April till 2025 in the Rohini Nakshatra, and is going to be in Mrigashira again, which is Mars's nakshatra, from 10th April to the 14th of June. And till the 14th of May, it's going to be in the Taurus sign and then moves into the Gemini sign, Manpada also. So here, two padas, sorry. Now, Jupiter is going to be in the Taurus sign in the direct motion. It is going to be looking at the Virgo sign. It is going to be also aspecting the Scorpio sign and is going to be aspecting the Capricorn sign with a direct drishti. So if at all you have been having some unfinished tasks to do with these signs, so now you'll be able to, okay? Now it is going to be also, see, went retrograde in Virgo Navamsa, then went into Cancer, Leo, then Cancer, then again it will be moving into Gemini Navamsa, Cancer Navamsa, Leo Navamsa, and Virgo Navamsa lastly. So that is the reason it is going to be giving results of these positions even more. So I will be sharing with you what exactly does that mean also. So wherever you have your Cancer sign, your Leo sign, your Virgo sign, your Libra sign, not Libra, in fact, no, we are not covering Libra here. So these are going to get, and the Gemini sign. Okay, so these are going to get impacted by the Jupiter's direct motion. Now, this is little technical, so we'll not go there much. Now, let's start with the readings as regards to Ascendant, Moon. As you all know, it is as per the Ascendant, Moon sign, and the Dasha sign, because Dasha change, people change. So please do watch that video that I've made. If you're watching me for the first time here, do watch the video that I have made on the Dasha sign wise predictions, also why it is important and how to check that as well. A detailed video is there, not a detailed one, but it's a short video, but with only the Dasha sign wise predictions, why it is so important. Okay. Now, as regards to Aries natives first. So for Aries people, this transit of Jupiter in Taurus sign in the direct motion is going to be starting from the 4th of Feb till the 14th of May for 100 days. Now, this is a very important one for the ones who are looking at a job change. If at all you are into government related job, or if you're looking for a change, you will definitely be getting at that as well. This is also a good time to achieve success in the business relations with others. And also, it can be that you're going to be having some money generation as well, because it is the second house transit. So it is going to give you some wealth prospects also. Expenditures might increase, though. Maybe you'll be purchasing some courses, books, etc. As a result, you may continue to remain quite on the tenterhooks for money making also, because it is the second house Jupiter, which can give you some expenditures also. But overall happiness in the family is guaranteed, is for sure going to be there. And it is also going to be aspecting your 6th house here, and we have a Ketu energy prevalent there. 6th house is the house of Rogurena Ripu, and this is going to be like, Rogurena Ripu means disease, deaths, and enemies. So this is going to be giving you some hard work, lot of productivity. Of course, also your mental status is going to be having some things to deal with, because Ketu energy is there, and it is going to be giving you some conflict also at the workplace. So you have to be careful about your mental setup. If at all you're experiencing some highs and lows at the workplace, try to balance things out now, because Jupiter, when was retrograde, was definitely better for you, because Jupiter is in the Marak Sthana. So whenever Jupiter is in the 7th house, 6th house, and the 2nd house, it doesn't give good results as regards to the health. And you will definitely get some support from your family also. Now, there is a pressure on the 7th house for you. Maybe, people are pressurizing you to get married, or maybe there is a lot of pressure that you're experiencing at the workplace, or in your business proposal also. Maybe there is something to do with your marriage between the husband and the wife. You have to put a little extra effort. You need to put effort to stay happy here. Also, you have to finish some pending jobs during this time period of 100 days related to your higher studies. Maybe there are some projects that you have to study more, or there are certain journeys that you have to make and take, because Jupiter is forming a Parivartana Yoga also with Venus and Jupiter all through. And this is called the Guru Chandala Yoga, because Jupiter is going to be with Rahu. Now, this definitely is going to be the time when you will be self-introspective. Mental status can be little uneasy. If you are in the overseas lands already, it might just bring about some workload, or stress levels here, because there's a Rahu energy also in the 12th house. You may fall sick in the foreign lands, or there can be some expenditure on the investments, etc., also in the overseas journeys. And maybe you're going to be making money, and expenditures are also equally rising. So this is what is going to be, but the whole phase cannot be of 100 days, after all, cannot be the same. So what I can suggest is, between the it is going to be turning direct on the 4th of February. So from the February 4th till the 19th of March, this is a very positive time period if you want to strike a conversation with someone. Maybe something very important comes up and you have to travel. There can be that you are going to be having some academically, you're going to be rising or understanding more or learning more, or you're going to be into literature and philosophy also. You'll be recognized, you will speak generously, and people will be supportive of you. This is also a good time period to establish some friendly relationships. From 19th March to the 10th of April is the time period when you will be maybe, buying, purchasing property, or you're going to be starting some business and making profits there. This is also going to be giving you some health relief also if you're suffering with some health issues. And this is a very positive time period for growth in overall growth in your relationship with your family members also. Vehicle, property related issues are going to get better. If at all you have any disputes in the property matters, they are going to get resolved. Also, this is a very positive time for intellectual work, some hard work. Definitely success is yours. From 10th of April till the 28th of April is the time period when you will connect with your children. Maybe children are going to be doing well. If you're a student, you're going to be changing subjects. You're going to be learning more. You're going to be acquiring more knowledge in arts, music, writing, etc. You'll be keen to learn astrology during this time also. You may get attracted to someone and fall in love, or maybe you're going to be traveling overseas. This can also be the time period when your children's desires will also get fulfilled. 28th April to 14th of May is the time period when you actually have lots in hand. So you are going to be very productive, but there is some health issues that you have to take care of. There is some increase in benefits, in income, and expenditures are also increasing simultaneously. So economic balance is required during this time. If you think that, the investments and, investments are giving you losses, it's better that you just, don't hold on to the investments or wherever you have parked your funds. Just go slow on that. Okay. You will get that family support. Your co-workers also may be supportive of you. It can be a loss of pet, or maybe you'll be bringing a new pet in your house. Okay. So this is something which you have to check during this whole transit of 100 days, which is going to be in the Taurus sign. So coming to the Taurus sign. So for Taurus natives, this transit of Jupiter is going to be in your first house in the direct motion for the next 100 days, starting from 4th of February till the 14th of May. So this definitely is a very positive time period for you guys. If you're making any marriage plans, if you're thinking of completing any tasks, your success is coming your way. Also, this is economically very beneficial time period, and new areas and new arenas open for you and provides you honor and dignity also. Just take care of your egoistical nature, or maybe, you become a little egoistically inclined and, looking for a false prestige and respect and honor. But definitely this is good if you're not looking at it, but you definitely are going to be getting that honor if you don't chase that. Okay. This is also a very positive time period for spiritually growing and the services, that you're getting involved in. And this is also going to be bringing about some relationship also. Good for progeny, good for childbirth, good for acquiring knowledge, traveling overseas. 8th Lord is in the first house. Take care of your health from time to time. Now, the whole period cannot be the same. Also, there is a possibility that you have to pay off your loans, or maybe, you have to put little extra effort in those areas where you have to actually pay off your loans, or maybe some competitive success that you're looking for, you have to study more, you have to pressurize yourself a little more in those areas. Mentally you can be a little unstable and disturbed, so you need to take care of your mental health also. Do not get carried away as to what the others are doing and saying, because you can get influenced by the external forces. Maybe, may not be, depending on your personal charts, of course the intensity will vary. This might just bring in some surprise element also. Maybe you yourself will surprise yourself that, oh, I could do this. So that is something that you should be prepared for and work through that channel also. Government related, or maybe business related proposal, and suddenly it gets the PR, visa, etc. Suddenly it happens. So you have to put the right effort in the right time period. Also, it is going to be from the 4th Feb to the 4th Feb to the 19th of March is the time period when you will be thinking about growth, thinking about finances even more. And this might just bring about some expenditures also. Mentally, little disturbing phase. You might just feel that why I am, getting involved in this purchases and all that, you're feeling a little uneasy. You never called for it, but it just happens. Maybe, inheritance related issues you can have. Then from the 19th March to the 10th of April is a good time period for travels. You might just be having some positivity and towards your health, academically, you're growing, literature, philosophy-wise, you're very philosophical and you're very generous also. Maybe you'll be connecting with your family and your siblings and neighbors and friends, and you're feeling little better. You're conversing with them and you're sharing your heart out, pouring your heart out. Your old friends will also be supportive of you during this time period. Then we have 10th April to the 28th of April. Now, this is a good time period if you want to make any purchases regards to your vehicle, if you want to change your vehicle, or you want to just, purchase some property, anything to do with your, profits making, this is a good time period. Academically, you're going to be doing well. Maybe you'll be very creative during this time. Progeny wise, it is not a good time period. So not a good time period to conceive also. Lastly, 28th April to 14th of May is the time when you can have some issues with your children, or maybe there is a issue that you're experiencing in your relationship, in your love life. Not a good time period for starting a new relationship, or maybe, because of the ex-partner, because Jupiter was retrograde, that comes back to you and it creates a ruckus. It's a big ruckus which can be created during this time. You have to be very careful about all these things. Also, this is the time if you want to plan your, job proposal, etc. You're getting, and you have to plan, maybe there's a transfer or something to do with your job, you have to decide. So this might be a very important and a life-changing time period, as it is Saturn is also going to be in Jupiter's sign during this time. So this is definitely a very, very, very important time period to note. What happens during this time will impact you for the next 2.5 years. So make the decision very, very carefully and judiciously. So this is what is going to be the case when it is about Jupiter's ingress in here. Okay. So there is a exchange. There's an exchange between Venus and Jupiter also, not to forget that. I must mention that as well. And Jupiter is going to be in the 11th house technically, so it's going to be giving the result of the 11th house. 11th house is a good transit for you any which ways, but Rahu is there. So economically, you're going to be doing well. Financially, you're going to be growing. You may be getting a promotion in your job also in between. So the Navamsa positions are very important to check what the dates I've mentioned. Okay. Coming to the next one, that is Gemini. So for Gemini natives, this Jupiter is turning direct in your 12th house and is also going to be impacting your 4th house, 8th house, and your 6th house energies also. See, 12th house is the house of expenditure, losses, and health issues also. Mental status will be a little uneasy with Jupiter getting direct here. You have been experiencing some financial growth. You have been having a lot of money flow also. But at the same time, you have been having a separative tendency with your partner. Now, with Jupiter turning direct, things are looking a little better for you as regards to your relationship. You have been having some issues to deal with till now, health issues, maybe, of your husband or your wife. Now there is going to be some heavy workload though, but also, you have to be very strong in your mind that, no, I don't want to waste my money during this time period, because there are expenditures, there is some health issue, there is some heavy workload that you have to deal with. But at the same time, mentally, if you are strong and happy, this is definitely going to be good. Take the help of your children, help them, or orphanages, if you can go and donate something there, you will feel mentally quite relieved. And also, the whole transit of 100 days is not going to be the same. This is also going to be activating your fourth house. So fourth house means that you're going to be purchasing property, selling property. Maybe you're going to be buying or changing a vehicle. There is some work at home which requires attention. Your family requires attention, because Jupiter is looking at Ketu here. So the Ketu energy is tamed. So in case you have been feeling quite anxious till now, or you were having issues in the home front, so now this is going to minimize and you're going to feel better. Regarding your vehicle, property, you will be getting the solution also if you have been experiencing some highs and lows there. Also, there will be suddenly, something which comes up, you did not expect. It can give you some some kind of, you might just be appreciated at the place of work, because there's an exchange between Venus and Jupiter also, not to forget. So this will give you some happiness and peace of mind also. Surprise element is involved. So we cannot just say when it is surprise. So we just can't say it specifically that this is the one which is going to happen. It could be that you have applied for a visa, you have applied for a PR, you get it, or maybe you have applied for a loan, you get it, or maybe, there is some government related task that you will expecting, you get it, or you conceive and you have a childbirth. That is also going to be either or, which can happen. But this is definitely going to be giving you very good results when Jupiter is forming an exchange. And at the workplace, you will definitely be getting some honor and some success also, in case you are giving that 100% from your side as well. All right. So this is what is the prediction. Now I'm giving you the date-wise prediction. So what exactly can happen when Jupiter is going to be in the Taurus sign for the next 100 days? We have divided into 1, 2, 3, 4 parts. Okay. So from the 4th February till the 19th of March. Now this is the transit which is definitely very positive for you to start something new, travel, initiating something like marriage proposal or something. Friends are going to be supposedly they're going to be helpful. You don't have to be egoistical during this time. You will achieve success financially as well as in your relationships wise also. There is a marriage proposal coming through, or if you are already married, maybe you're going to be having some reunion if your partner is away from you. So this is going to be very positive, and it is going to be making you very spiritually inclined also. Maybe you will get the support from your seniors and bosses, etc. also. This is definitely a very positive time. 19th March to the 10th of April would be the time period when you will be having some extra expenditures here. Expenditures might increase. Income will increase as well, but expenditures are going to increase during this time. So you need to have a equilibrium maintained between the expenditure and the income part. You may continue to remain little mentally disturbed during this time. Maybe there is a lot of fluctuation that you have to go through at the workplace, in your relationship also. So you're feeling a little uneasy because of that. Or maybe there is some passing in the family and you're quite disturbed. Sorry to say that. It depends on your personal chart, of course, but it's a Maraka Sthana where the Navamsa position is getting active. So property related decisions, or maybe, children related decisions, you have to really be very serious and focus about that as well. Then from the 10th of April till the 28th of April. Now this is the time period when you will feel much better. Whatever you have been going through in the past, now you're feeling better professionally, personally. It is going to be giving you that solace. You'll be connecting with people, communication, travels, all that gets activated now. So this is going to bring about some friends also in your life, back in your life, who left you at the time of need at that time, maybe, or they were very busy themselves. 28th April to the 14th of May. Now, this is the time you have to take care, keep a constant check on your mental setup. This can bring about some major decisions regards to your property, business, family relation wise. Also, you have to be very very, very careful in your mind. You have to be very strong that, no, I need to be in this relationship rather than expecting from your relations, and not getting that back. So you might just be walking away from them. So this is something you have to be working on. And this might just give you that kind of isolation. You're not able to spend time with your family. You are not able to eat on time with your family. Maybe you're not having that kind of connectivity. You're away from them. Also, some pending assignments, pending jobs are going to be getting complete. So this is that way a good transit. And this is also the time period when you will get the benefits from your in-laws or from your mother's side. You will get that kind of support that you're looking for. So that way it is good, but not good for the student natives. This might just be 28th April to 14th of May might be the time when you will be having some negative results of this transit. So you need to work harder rather than just giving up. But for sure, the 10th April to 28th April is good for you. So make the best use of the good periods. That is why I'm giving you all the readings as per the dates. Date-wise predictions are very important because it's a very long transit which is going to be taking place now. So that's why. For Cancer natives, your Jupiter is in the Badhak Sthana for Cancer sign natives. Jupiter is in the Badhak place. So I would say it's a mixed bag. With Jupiter turning direct, it is going to be in the 11th house getting direct. So it is going to be activating your house of income also. So this is a very positive time for desires. The desires will be huge. Your expectation is huge. Fulfillment of desire depends on your personal chart, of course. There's a Ketu in the trine also where Jupiter is looking. So it might just give you mental satisfaction even more right now. But physically, on the physical plane, maybe you will not get what you're expecting with this Jupiter in the direct motion. In the politics or in the government, you are having some stuck-up energies there, but you need to put extra effort here. Maybe you're purchasing property and there is some dispute that comes up. Your mother's health is not good. So you need to put little extra time and effort there, right? So maybe she requires attention during this time. Also, maybe, you have to take care of your own health, your own competition. You will definitely be putting extra effort to achieve the goals that you have set with this Jupiter turning direct now. And also, this is going to be beneficial for you if you are looking for a job change now. This is going to be becoming very strong in those areas. But you need to be patient now. You cannot just say that, I want the promotion now, I want the success, I want these tasks to be complete overnight. It cannot happen. So that is why I've divided into 4 parts, the 100 days, the next 100 days when Jupiter is in Taurus sign. It's a very important time period. So to be mentally satisfied, you have to feel that way. You have to experience it yourself, that yes, things are going to fall in place. You cannot expect changes to happen overnight. Okay. But for sure, Jupiter's getting direct is good for Cancer natives because Jupiter exalts in your first house, being the ruler of your ninth, being the ruler of your sixth house. So this is going to be giving you some changes for sure at the workplace. In your karma also, you'll be able to quit your karma. And it's a good time period for progeny, childbirth, and from 4th of February till the 19th of March, this is going to be giving you the result more of the 12th house. This is the time you need to be more serious about your job, your work, whatever you're doing. You have to get a little more serious. Save money. Expenditures might increase. Maybe you're going to be more charitable and your spending and outflow of money is too much. Traveling is maybe a little cumbersome during this time, but for sure, it is going to be giving you some solace by the end of the day. You are at peace. Okay, I did this. I'm good. So sometimes what happens, the situation is not that favorable, but you are able to combat it so well that you are satisfied. Situation is not good. Position is not good. It cannot be that the whole transit is going to be giving you only good results. We have to be, receptive to the positive and the negatives all. You will achieve success in your work, but you have to work hard for your achievements during this time. And also, this might just give you some health issues, and you might just be having stress levels also. Oh, I have to do this. See, when you are on tenterhooks, you have goals which you have to achieve, and your targets are there. So you do feel little uneasy, isn't it? Until unless you have a casual approach. So if you have a casual approach, so this doesn't matter, this transit doesn't matter, it doesn't mean anything. But in case you are looking at things very seriously, you have set a goal, you want to achieve it, so definitely you have to put that kind of effort also, and you will be feeling a little restless also. That shows your seriousness towards life and work. Then from the 19th March to the 10th of April. Now, this is the time period which is going to be very positive for you. Achievement of goals, whatever you have planned will fall in place. That is why, the whole transit is not giving the negative or the positive results. So this is the time when you will start something new. You want to get married, or you want to reconcile with your partner if you have been going through some issues. Legal issues also get resolved during this time. This is also going to be making you a little spiritually inclined. Maybe you're visiting some religious place, and you're going to be feeling a little better in your mind. You're feeling very strong. That state changes. So this is also the time when you can have conflicts with your own people because of your ego clashes. So you have to be very cautious about those areas within your family also. With children, maybe you have some conflicts, or you're yourself a student native, so you're not able to decide which country to go, or which country to go for higher studies, or which subjects to choose from. So that conflict is there. So take the advice and help of the experts or the counselors. Then from the 10th of April till the 28th of April is the time period when you're going to be saving some money also, but it is going to be giving you some mental disturbance regards to your partner's health, or maybe someone in the family is not well, so you have to put some extra effort there. Property related matters, inheritance related matters, maybe are giving you some restlessness or uneasiness here. Eat right during this time. It is going to be giving you some inclinations to have sweets more. Diabetes related issues can come up, so be careful about all of that. Then 28th April to the 14th of May is a very positive time period if you want to grow academically, or if you want to sell off your property, if you want to travel, converse with people, or you want to find a solution to the problems. You will be connecting with those kinds of people even more, who will be helpful to you for investments, for clearing your whatever tasks which are lying pending. So this is a very good time period if you communicate your mind. This might just be starting a new education plan. Maybe you're going to be learning more, excelling in your field, whatever you are doing. So this is the best time period to actually, learn more, acquire more knowledge, be more spiritually inclined, visit a shrine, visit a religious place also, maintain good relationship with your friends. Somebody will be supportive of you during this time if you're stuck somewhere. So this is a very positive time period. So the whole transit, can you see, is not the same. There's an exchange between Venus and Rahu all through. So learn more. This is the time when you should acquire more knowledge, travel, visit the religious places if you want to acquire more knowledge and understand yourself better. Okay. Coming to the next one, that is Leo. So we just cannot say the whole transit of the next 100 days, because 119 days Jupiter was retrograde, and the next 100 days it's going to be direct in your 10th house. So 10th house transit is definitely the transit which gives you success at the place of work, job, professionally. You're going to be doing well, but you have to be communicative. You cannot be restricting yourself from sharing your ideas, your whatever caliber you have. You cannot just conceal it and just work in silence. It's not going to help you. If there is a government related job that you're applying for, this might just bring in that success also. But there is definitely a lot of workload which is coming your way. So you have to strike a balance also. You will make good chunk of money, but you will be spending it all, or maybe you'll not be having some solid savings during this time, because you're not mindful, or you're becoming a little unreasonable because Ketu is there in the second house. It is headless. So your expenditures are rising. Mars is looking at your second house from the 11th. So you have the interest to make money, but you're not able to handle the money matters or the expenditures. So you need to have a solid equilibrium between all of these. Also, this is the time when your honor, respect will increase in the society. You will increase, you will achieve that success at the place of work. Your hard work and dedication is going to pay off. And definitely, as I said, you have to be mindful of your expenses also. This is also the time period when, you have to put effort to make your life better, romantic life, your life of the children better. You have to put that kind of effort, channelize. Also about communication, as I said, maybe short journeys will be very fruitful. Communication, short, maybe, some short communication videos, maybe, you can make shorts and all that. That'll be really helpful if you're an influencer yourself. This is the time when you will be connecting with the government, or maybe you're going to be applying for a government job. Good for student natives. They have to really put a lot of hard work to achieve success. Now, there are 4 parts that I've divided into these 100 days into, starting from 4th of February till the 14th of May, when Jupiter is going to be in Taurus sign. So it cannot be the same, of course. As you all know, I always bifurcate. So this is going to be starting from 4th of Feb till the 10th of April. It's a long transit, and this is going to be very positive for you. Good connections. You will be connecting with people. This is a very solid and a strong time period if you want to make any decisions regards to your investments, but you have to channelize your energies in a positive manner. Too much of expenditures will not help you. You have to cut down on your expenses if you really want to. You have to plug those expenses. You are having lots coming in, but you're spending it all. So you need to work during this time. You will find a solution also. Maybe you will connect with your friends, or you will connect with some experts how to park your funds. So this is the time when you will be very busy scheduling your meetings. You're very busy with those people who are going to be helping you out in your finances. So there's a lot of workload during this time period. Respect and honor, of course, you will be getting, and mentally you are going to be satisfied and happy also between this time period. Also, this is a good time period for connecting with your partner, or if you want to reconcile with your partner, or you want to meet the potential partner. So this will activate from 4th of Feb till the 19th of March. From 19th of March till the 10th of April is the time period you have to maybe travel for work. Overseas connectivity is going to increase. You may fall sick, or maybe you're hospitalized, or somebody is in the hospital you are looking after during this time. Your mental status will be little uncomfortable or tensed or restless, or you're not having good timely meal maybe during this time. So of course you have to put that effort, right? This might just be the time period when you will be rejoicing the effort that you have put also. Okay, I'm happy with whatever I did. Let me wait for the results. So don't be impatient. You might just not be getting the results, the kind of results you're expecting during this time, but for sure it is going to be giving you that approach to handle things also. Then from the 10th April to the 28th of April, this is a very positive time period, because now you have the breakthroughs, you have those doors opening and paving way to success also. Any plans to marriage, if you want to get married, if you aren't married, if you want to start a relationship, if you want to conceive, or you want to have a child, adopt a child, or if you want to travel overseas for studies, this is the time period. Utilize it. Keep your ego aside though. Self-respect is one, and ego is a very different negative aspect of one. So you need to work on, if you have any kind of connectivity with those kinds of people who can help you out, don't just hesitate asking for that help, because your ego should not come in between. Okay, anything to do with your litigation, etc., if you want to, that will get resolved in the beginning of this it's from 4th of February till the 19th of March, if you want to come out of the legal issues. Okay, and then we do have from the 28th April to 14th of May. Now, this is a little mixed bag, I would say. You're working on your finances, but the expenditures are increasing. You're not able to save money. Again, I would request you to consult a right kind of expert or consultant who deals in the financial, your account should be handled well. So this is the time when you will be working on that. Maybe with your family members, you have some clashes or mentally you're disturbed because of that. Eat right, sleep on time, you're working long hours, and this is taking a toll on your health also. So this is the time period you have to focus on these areas. But for sure, it is good if you are speaking or doing something related to research-oriented mindset, if you have, or you are earning through astrology. So this is a very positive time period, and that is also plugging in your health issues if you're going through. Okay. Mars is looking good for the real estate also, if you are into real estate business. Okay. Coming to the next one, that is Virgo. So for Virgo natives, this Jupiter is going to be, for the next 100 days, is going to be getting direct from 4th Feb to the 14th of May. Sharing with you the dates in a bit. And with Jupiter in the 9th house getting direct is very positive. What you should be doing here is upskill yourself, learn more. Do not think that everything will fall in your lap straight away, though the luck is by your side. But for sure, Jupiter is your Badaka. So you need to really help yourself, during this time. And if at all there is something which is lying pending from a long time, now you should be completing. If you have not been able to do it from the last 119 days, that is from the 9th October to the 4th of Feb, because Jupiter was in retrogration. You will be getting the accolades, and people will respect you in the society. You will be increasing your wealth also. Wealth prospects are going to increase. Doors are opening. How you channelize your energies is very important to deal with. This is how your outlook is going to change. So if you are working alone, you definitely are not going to get that success. So take people along with you, and you will get that kind of support also from people. Some new job assignments are coming your way. Promotion might just come depending on your personal chart, of course, if at all you are in the Dasha of Jupiter, because there is an exchange between Jupiter and Venus also, Parivartana Yoga. So this might just be bringing about a second proposal or second marriage proposal or a second job proposal. So you have to work through that as well. Travels are going to increase, and that too for giving you that kind of clarity about your business or whatever you're doing, whichever sphere you're in. So this is going to give you that clarity also. Higher learning, this is the house of higher learning. So you will get to know about your expenditures and how you can deal with them and how you can invest and make money also, because this is the ninth house Taurus sign. So we have to club it all. Jupiter in Taurus sign, forming an exchange between Venus and Jupiter. So this is going to enhance and upgrade your financials also. But you need to learn how to do it. Because if you don't put effort, you will not get anything. It's for everyone. It's applicable for everyone. People think that it's predestined. So even if I don't put effort, it'll happen. No, how can it be? It cannot be if you don't quit your karma. If you don't do your karma, you cannot get it. Okay. And this is, I must tell you that you have to plug in your expenses. There is lots of outflow of money, which is happening, which is causing a lot of mental issues. Stress levels are increasing because of that. Also, maybe there is a stress because there is a disputed property. Your car is breaking down again and again. Your vehicle is breaking down again and again. It's causing some trouble. Or there is something in the house that is giving you some issue. There's some breakage and there's some leakage, etc. So you're feeling a little uneasy. So get it repaired. Don't procrastinate. This is not the time to procrastinate. You've done it already. I think you should just finish it off. If there is anything which is lying pending, complete it. Plug those expenses and reconcile with your family members also. This is not the time to get carried away and just be in that zone of huff puff, mood, as we say. So you're in isolation, so you should be with public. You should start talking to people. Okay. And 4 parts, as I said, to start with, it is from the 4th of February till the 19th of March. This is a very positive time period as regards to your work, for profile changing, promotion. Maybe you will get to know people better, who's who. You're going to be very creative also. On the job front, business front, you're going to be successful. You're multitasking also during this time. This might just bring in peace in the family. You will be able to get out of or rid of the issues on the home front during this time, if at all you have been experiencing all of that. Also, it is going to be bringing about honor, dignity, pride at the workplace, achieve success. So this is definitely a very positive time. You have to be a little more communicative. 19th March to the 10th of April is the time period when you will be economically doing well. So the whole transit, I would say half the battle is conquered. If at all you have been experiencing some health issues, litigation, etc., so you're going to be getting the result in your favor. If you have to go in for some health checks, etc., so this is the time when you will get the reports in your favor. They'll be actually, giving you some relief there. Workload is going to increase, maybe something to do with government related paperwork, agreement, etc. If you want to sign, etc., you can do that as well. You may also get very busy because of the heavy workload. You may get the respect and honor and dignity is going to increase, is getting better for you. So childbirth, if at all you want to get married, this is a very good time period. Maybe with your own friend, that you're the friend circle that you move around in, maybe you will get married or you will propose that person. This is also a very positive time period for the student natives. If at all you have to plan your onward studies, higher studies, etc., so you can do that as well. From 10th April to the 28th of April. Now, this is the time period your expenditures might increase. You're traveling overseas for work, business proposal coming from the overseas, litigation. Maybe there's some litigation to actually, get that solution for. So maybe you change your lawyer, you change your doctor. Maybe you're visiting the hospital, taking rounds to the hospital during this time. It is giving you that serious malady now. There is a possibility that you're becoming too sick and you are not able to ignore the health issue that you're experiencing. You will achieve success in the work in the foreign land, maybe if you travel overseas. But for sure, this is going to be a very positive transit for you overall. And lastly, from 28th April to the 14th of May is a time when you're looking at the picture now in a very different perspective, bigger picture. Now you are able to decide what is going to happen with my with my future, what exactly I should be doing. The planning is going to take place now. Success coming your way. Of course, mentally you're feeling a little relaxed. This is going to be the time when you can conceive, or progeny related issues if you have been facing. Now you'll be able to get the right kind of treatment. It's just that you might just be having some headaches during this time. So just be watchful about that. It can give you some cut or something on your mark or something on your face. So that is something you have to be careful about. Maybe there's a cosmetic surgery that you're going to be heading to, because there's a Venus and Jupiter exchange also. So maybe you are opting for some surgical process also, which is, of course, very positive. Okay. So this is what is the transit about for Virgo. Now coming to the Libra sign. For Libra natives, this transit of Jupiter is going to be in your 8th house. Now, this is getting direct. So 8th house energy being, from the last 119 days, from 9th October to the 4th of Feb, you have experienced some results which were in your favor. Maybe you went into the depth of everything, nitty-gritty of everything. Mentally, you were feeling a little restless also, but you were finding solutions. But with this, the next upcoming 100 days, that is why I've divided into 4 parts, that how this transit is going to be. So when it is going to be, in the 8th house, it is going to carry the flavor of the 8th house also. So mentally, it can be a little unstable, or maybe you're thinking too much about growth, future. Mentally, you're disturbed, or maybe, you're not able to keep a constant check on yourself, as to how you can control your feelings, your anger, your frustrations. So this might just aggravate all those issues. But you will be appreciated at the place of work. You will continue to work harder, and there will be some surprise element also, which one can see with the 8th house element getting active. Now, 4 parts, as I said. There's a parivartana from Jupiter and Venus. They swap places from the 6th house. So anything to do with your work related, anything to do with your disease, you're suffering with something. So you will get that relief now. As it is, it's Rahu energy which is there. So something which is not discoverable, which you can't see, that is the Rahu energy. And with Jupiter coming there, it expands. And always remember that a negative graha will always carry the positivity of the other graha seated. So it is going to be Rahu element, which is going to play out even more. So you have to be very calm. As you all know, Libra is my, most favorite one. So I'm just giving you precautionary measures here. Do not get carried away by the too good to be true situation. There will be people who will be conspiring against you. Your ideas might be stolen. So you need to be very cautious about these energies. You are thinking that this person, I can depend on, I can confide everything, but that person only backstabs you ultimately at the workplace, maybe. So that is something you have to be very cautious about. And investment wise also, this might just bring about, some wrong investments which you regret later. So that is something you have to work on. But for sure, as far as your family support is concerned, you will get that support now. Inheritance, research related job, etc. You are going to get success there. But I would suggest that do not consider this as a very easy transit for you. Okay. So the best remedy is if you can move, relocate, or you just shift out from where you sleep to another side. If you're sleeping in the north direction, shift to the south direction. You might just feel a little better. Okay. Now, coming to the slabs that I have made, firstly, it's from the 4th of Feb till the 19th of March. Now, this is the time period when you will experience some, energies which are very positive regards to your learning. You're physically and mentally, you're feeling fit, you're working out, you're spending long time to work, you're devoting time, you're finishing off the task one by one. So you're going to be feeling a little better there, and you're looking at the bigger picture now. How I can, not the immediate picture. You're planning for the future. Okay, if I conceive, what will happen? If I don't conceive, what will happen? If I do this job, I'll be in a good position. If I travel, I will be better off, or I will not be. So all those things you're contemplating on, maybe some agreements and documents, you're going to be signing, new projects coming your way. You might just get promoted during this time. Responsibilities also will increase, but you might be having the beneficence of this transit. So from the 19th March to the 10th of April would be the time period when you will be making some important decisions regards to your job, honor, dignity, workplace. These are going to get better. These are going to enhance good relation with your superiors. You will be maintaining cordiality with them. Getting married, maybe you just meet your potential partner. Regarding your money, wealth, health, this is a very positive time period. This might just be giving you that kind of success that you're waiting for in your education, in your profiling. Maybe you change your profile, you change your job, you learn more and expand yourself, your knowledge. So this is definitely going to be the time that you will be recognized for those areas. So it's better that you just start working on yourself, improving on your profile. Okay, acquire more knowledge, I would say. Then 10th April to the 28th April, again, a very positive time for the ones who are looking for investments, job change, connecting with the seniors, superiors. This is also the time period which is going to give you economically, your beneficence. You might just be traveling, your position is getting stronger, your mother's health is also getting better. You will get that respect and honor in the society, and you will meet those people who are going to be supportive of you. Your friends, getting married, finding a potential partner from the from your own friend circle. Maybe you will just connect with those people during this time, and you might just propose the person. Okay, good for progeny, good for childbirth, good for acquiring knowledge. If you want to travel overseas, see overseas journeys, from 28th April to 14th May, you can travel overseas, but expenditures are also going to increase. So 28th April to 14th May is the time when you will be mentally quite stressed out also. That's why I said the whole 100 days cannot be the same. So from 28th April to the 14th of May, this might be the time period when you will achieve success only when you are dwelling on a positive thing for a longer time as compared to what you were doing earlier. Now you have to contemplate really well that, okay, if I do it this way, I might just get successful. If I don't do it this way, I think I'm not going to get successful. So all those things, whatever is going on in your head, think about it, relax, give it some more time, extra time to decide. Okay. So that'll help you, and mentally you have to be, very, very calm during this time. You can be going in for workouts that'll help you, just go for nature walks, brisk walk, connect with the divine during this time, the spiritual hue. You will get that kind of success also, and that kind of support also. You will be an achiever if at all you are pushing yourself to those limits, and stay calm, I would suggest. So these are the transit positions, and I've divided the next 100 days into 4 parts. Do hear and rehear the dates and make a note of these. These are precautionary periods. That is why I always give the date-wise readings, so that you are prepared for it mentally and physically. Okay. Coming to the next one, that is Scorpio. So Scorpio natives are feeling much, 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 much better now with this Jupiter getting in the direct motion. Why? Because Jupiter, excuse me, Jupiter is actually the Maraka for you guys. It's a second house, and it's in the 7th house. So it has been giving you some highs and lows in relationship. You have been experiencing that, I'm not good for, you're always feeling too negative about yourself. I'm not too good. I cannot make good money. I'm not good for making decisions. I'm not good at making decisions, etc. So you are, self-critical during this time period when Jupiter was retrograde. Now things are a little better for you, because now you're looking at a very different picture. You're looking at the same picture with a different eye. The vision has changed. You're looking at the bigger horizon. Okay, I can do things now. You're traveling. You're thinking about money, how you can be economically better. All that you're thinking already. So this is a very positive time period. In case you are having troubles in your relationship, you're going to reconcile, or you're going to be getting relieved. Maybe, you're looking for a divorce or something. You will get it if you're thinking of a separation. So this is going to be a relief. If you're looking for a surgical process, what happens? A surgery will give you a relief. Maybe, a cosmetic surgery or appendix, you have just pulling it out. So what happens? Or gallbladder stone. So you're feeling better, you feel relaxed, you feel relieved whenever there's a surgical process. So that kind of energy is also looking like happening. Your expenditures will get increased, but still you'll be happy and excited, and you know how to make money also. Expenditures increasing is fine till the time you have income also increasing. Now, there's an exchange between Jupiter and Venus, not to forget, and Venus is going to be in the 7th and Jupiter in your 5th house. This is like switching places. We call it a Parivartana Yoga. So when it's a Parivartana Yoga, it is very good for children. It's good for students. It's good for overseas journeys. If at all you have to relocate, if you want to start a new project, if you want to start a music, writing, etc., something to do with areas of knowledge, you are going to be involved in literature, maybe. You definitely are associating yourself with the divine in a way. Anything to do with government, or anything to do with your work, anything to do with your children, whatever was stuck, now things are going to get better. You will be looking at the picture in a with a different eye, as I said. So good for relationship, good for children. What else you need? Yes, though we have divided into 4 parts. So to start with, 4th of February till the 19th of March, not that great a period. You might just be getting a surprise element. Don't be suspicious kinds. It might just bring about that uneasiness in you, because it will produce little average results during this time with whatever you're doing. In whatever area you're experiencing, suppose you're going through a litigation, loan, a health issue, problem with children, problem to the children, or maybe, with the finances, you're having issues. So this might just be giving you some mental disturbance, either or, whatever you're going through. So it might just bring about that disturbance. It's good for the ones who are into astrology, or good, who are doing any kind of research. It's good for the ones who are into the hidden realms, the unknown realms, who are very communicative, who are into who are the lawyer, maybe, so that way it is good, but it definitely will be giving you some kind of anger and frustration also. So you have to keep a constant check on your speech. Whatever you will convey, it will bounce back to you. So that is something you have to be careful. And there can be some surprise element attached to your income. Maybe you just earn something, out of the blue. Maybe a lottery, you never know. So 19th March to 10th of April is again a very positive time as compared to what it was earlier. Now you will start feeling better. You will acquire knowledge. You will be physically and mentally, you'll be feeling relaxed. Things are, falling in place. Pending job is getting complete. You're able to finish off the project in hand, and you're going to be getting more into the responsibility zone. Responsibility pressure, both are increasing though at the workplace, but you are going to be getting through the negatives attached to the negative elements are getting away. They're getting now you're getting better. You're going to be getting little you're gaining that strength now to make decisions, to start new projects, etc. And you will get the wealth also generated. If you're into NGO or something, or in a charity, you're attached to a charitable organization. So now you'll be able to generate wealth also for them, for orphanage, old age homes. So it's a good thing. Connect with them. Going to closer to a water body will be really helpful for you. Also, this might be the time when, towards the north direction, if you light a diya or a candle or a tea light, in the evenings, if you can. So that will also give you some peace. Okay. In the northeast direction would be good. Also, this will be the time when you're learning more, you're acquiring more knowledge, education wise. Progeny, childbirth can happen. Good for student natives though. It is also the time when you have to, if you have applied for some visa or PR, etc., you will get through. Or you're applied for a government related job, you will get through. 10th April to 28th April, similar kind of situation, anything related to the government, you will definitely be getting through. This is also the time you might just visit a religious place. You're on the pilgrimage. So this can be a very positive time for that. Anything to do with politics, government, any documents related, or any you have to sign an agreement. So all that can happen during this time period. There will be peace in the family. You will get married, or if you're looking for a potential partner, you will find one. Or if you're having any troubles in the marriage, this will be a reconciliation time also. You will achieve success in whatever work you are involved in. Dedication definitely is required. So you will be putting extra effort. You'll be pushing yourself a little extra inch there. And this is also a good time period for purchasing a property, selling the property, or buying a vehicle also, or anything to do with your family. You connecting with your family is a good idea. 28th April to 14th of May is the time when you will be little worried about your finances. You're making good chunk of money, but there's expenditure. The best part is that you might just be very spiritual during this time. You might just be going for, visiting those religious places and connecting with the gurus and teachers and the mentors or people who are into religious mindset. So you're kind of surrounded by them. But it is also going to be an rise in expenditure time also. Even if you are experiencing some health issues from a long time, this might just bring those health issues back. Suppose you were from 9th October to 4th of February suffering through with the health issues. This might just be bringing or surfacing those areas back. So this is something you have to be taking care of. Do not ignore. That is why I'm giving you the date-wise predictions, because, this is the time period you have to take care of your health. So anything which you feel is little, you're doubtful about, do not ignore it. Pay attention to it. That is something which is very essential for you. Okay. So coming to the next one, readings go a little longer for that reason. Okay. Coming to the next one, that is Sagittarius. For Sagittarius natives, this transit of Jupiter is going to be in your 6th house, getting direct, and it is going to be the time period when you will be feeling a little better in your health. This is also the time period where you will be also mentally feeling a little better and relaxed after Jupiter's turning direct in this house. If you have been dealing with a lot of competition, this might just give you that success. See, 6th house Jupiter, generally I have seen, the transiting Jupiter, or we can say the Jupiter placement also, people have bigger enemies. People have bigger disease, bigger loans to pay. But with Jupiter's help, you can combat these areas also. You are having bigger loans. You are having some health issues, but this will definitely help you come out of those arenas. There's an exchange between Venus and Jupiter all through. And this is a Rahu and Jupiter Guru Chandala yoga in your fourth house. So if at all you are taking help of your family, maybe there's a family doctor that you're consulting and that helps you, that advice, the right kind of advice will help you come out of the disease that you're experiencing during this time period. You can fall prey to conflicts at the workplace. Help others rather than, working in isolation. You think that I can do it all myself. It is not possible. So you need to be connecting with your people at the workplace, help them, take their help. Expenditures might increase during this time. So economically, the balance is required. Okay. You're going to purchase some property into real estate. You're just thinking of expansion there. Maybe you have one vehicle, you want one more. You have one real estate property, you want more. So these kinds of energies you will be experiencing during this time. But at the same time, you have to strike a balance between the expenditure and the income part. Okay. You will get that support from the family that you're expecting also. You're waiting for that kind of support, maybe from your uncles, aunts, you will get that support. Now, the whole transit cannot be the same. The next 100 days, starting from 4th of February till the 14th of May, these are 100 days which are left for Jupiter in the Taurus sign. So I divided into 4 parts, starting with on the 4th of February till the 19th of March. Now, this is the transit which is definitely very favorable for you. If you want to travel, want to get married, if you're waiting for a potential partner, reconciliation with the partner, this is a good transit. This might just bring in those kinds of, blessings in the family because of a childbirth or addition in the family. So this is, if you're without a job, you might just get a job. So this is definitely a very positive and a favorable time period. Sources of income might increase. You might just start with the business. If you were facing some issues in the business, proposals, etc., not getting through, now you will get them going. Okay. 19th March to the 10th of April is a little surprise element attached to it. It is the time when you can have some mental issues. Maybe there are certain blocks that you have to clear. Maybe in the business, what happens? We have laid the foundation, everything is ready, but it is not the kickstart is not happening. So that kind of energy might just cause some distress. It could be because of your children, it could be because of your relationship, it could be because of your finances, anything. So you get into the depth and detail of everything, then you will get the clarity. Wait for it. Patience will pay. This is the time, 19th March to 10th of April, patience, and these are the trying times, I would say. So you don't have to lose patience, lose control. You can just be very frustrated. You can be very angry. It can hamper your peace of mind. So this is something you have to really work on. Moderate economic situation status might just be, little moderately, I would say, can get suffered. So this is something which will make you more spiritual also, because you're going through so much. So what happens? You're just anchoring to someone who can help you out. You will get that person also, or you will get that divine force or divine energies working your way. Also, this might just be the time when you can be a little more suspicious on your partner, suspicious on things, nitty-gritties, you're getting into the depth and detail, and you're self-critical also. This is something you have to be very careful about. Do not criticize yourself at least, that's the least you should be concerned about. 10th April to 28th of April is the time period when you will be traveling. Now the cycle will be better. It's just a new cycle, as if, you've revived the energies. You were feeling very uneasy. You were feeling that why things are not moving. You were very frustrated. Now you've got that divine grace that you were waiting for, and things will start moving. So 10th April to 28th of April is a very favorable time period to acquire knowledge, to start and reap the benefits of whatever you're involved in, some projects that you're involved in. You're going to be highly intellectual during this time. Wisdom prevails. So you're going to be understanding the situation in a very different light. Once you get into that zone, definitely nothing can beat you. You can become very spiritual also during this time. Maybe your father, mentor, guru, they might just come to your rescue if you have been feeling those energies. You will be taking diksha during this time, maybe. Conception can happen. It changes you, isn't it? When there's childbirth, new life coming in. So these are things which will definitely be very positive for you for giving that kind of support and getting that kind of support also in the from the society. So if you give back, you will get back also. Okay. Then from the 28th of April till the 14th of May, now this is the time period you need to really be focused at the place of work. You're defocused, or you're not able to put that kind of effort that you should. Now you have started to have that laid back attitude, with things really moving towards the direction that you wanted. So this might just be the time, a lag can be there, a slowdown can be there, but you definitely will be getting that support from the people that you require. This is also the time when you will purchase property, sell property, maybe do your renovation at the home front. Home environment is going to change. You're connecting with your family members even more. You're very obsessive about your family during this time and not on your karma, on your work. So you have to strike a balance during this time also. This might just influence your way of looking at things. You're working very hard. You have been working very hard. Now you're laid back, procrastinating on things. So that is something you have to work on during this time period, specifically 28th April to 14th May. I'm not saying that this is coming your way for sure. It's just that these are the indications. So you need to see what exactly the intensity will vary, see what dasha you're in. If maybe, you're in such a dasha, which is going to be giving you some, lesser results like these. Okay. So it all depends. The whole transits cannot be the similar kind of results to everyone. Now, you must actually just focus on growth. This is the time when you will be coming out of the health issues. If you're experiencing loans, litigation, just work as a team, bring people out, together. That is going to help you. Coming to the next one, that is Capricorn. So for Capricorn natives, this transit of Jupiter is going to be in your 5th house, getting direct. Now, 5th house transit is definitely very positive for you, for the ones who are looking for acquiring more knowledge, childbirth, creativity. This is going to trigger the job that you were waiting for, the dream job, I would say. Maybe in the foreign lands, you have to push little extra inch there. You have to push yourself, pull up your socks. Now is the time when you will be experiencing those kinds of energies even more. You have to put that effort, of course. You might just be going in for acquiring knowledge, music, writing, understanding yourself better. So you're actually in that zone where you are opening up now. In your mind, your mindset is opening up. Your philosophical, your literature, you're going to be learning all of that. Maybe, either or. You might just fall or get attracted to someone, fall in love or get attracted to someone during this time. This is also the time when you will be desirous of children, progeny, or you might just have one. This is also the time when you might just change your job. This is the 8th from the 10th, after all. And this is also activating your 11th house energy. So good for investments. Take the right kind of advice before jumping into it. Expenditures might increase also. You need to plug those. Maybe there is some health issue that you're experiencing. You will get that relief. The next 100 days cannot be the same, starting from 4th Feb to the 14th of May. So I've divided into 4 slabs, 4 parts. So do write in the comment section if at all they match up. If they don't, also just let me know. But these are all precautionary measures that I'm telling you to make and take so that you're good to go. Now, starting from the 4th of February, when this transit is in the direct motion in the Taurus sign, 4th Feb to 19th of March. Now, this is the time period when you will be experiencing good relationship with your seniors and bosses. Your stuck-up energies, wherever you are involved with, you will get that relief now. Everything will start opening up. You want to purchase property, you want to join a new job, you want to have a good relationship with the authorities and your co-workers, good position, all that will start happening. And this is the time you will be feeling economically also a little better, health-wise also better. You're going to be saving some good chunk of money also. Expenditures might increase, but your spending and you're spending and purchasing, spending and earning is going to be balanced out, because you're mentally very intellectual. You're not that average you're just learning how to balance things out also. This is definitely a very positive time for getting that support from others, from family. So take everybody together rather than working in isolation. So the more you get involved with others, you're going to get better off with this transit. This transit is going to give you good results if you are a people's person. Be more on the charitable side if at all you can. Get involved with an old age home, or an organization which is dealing with children or kids or orphanage, that kind of thing. 19th March to the 10th of April is again a very positive time period for progeny, for childbirth, for marriage. If at all you're looking for a proposal, this is a very positive time period. If you want to travel short journeys, purchase or sell property, this is also a very good time to get that honor, respect. It's a water sign energy which is getting active. So this will make you very emotional about others also. This might just give you the energy to think on a bigger plane. You're not confined to just one thing. Promotion is coming your way. Economic conditions are improving. Expenditures are rising. You're able to handle those as well. Maybe in the family, you have to work on some certain areas, where you need to focus more on a reconciliation rather than breaking. So you're helping others, okay, don't break this relationship. Wait, okay, that kind of a thing. So you're the respectable one in the family. You are the eldest one, maybe, and people look up to you. That kind of advice you need to give to others. 10th April to the 28th of April. Now, this is the time period. There is a surprise element attached to it. You can get a little mentally disturbed. There are certain things which are on halt. So it might just be disturbing. There can be that you're not able to control your anger, frustration, why things are not moving. I was doing so well. Suddenly, things are going downhill. So you will definitely feel uneasy. It happens with everyone. Everything is going fine, and suddenly you see that the hell has broken loose suddenly, and you're not able to handle the energies. So this is the time period you need to be composed. You need to calm down. You get into understand whenever these kind of energies are there, it's a transformation time. It is something which wants a change from you. It is that kind of an expectation. So you need to work and pull through this period, and then you're good to go. But there can be that sudden rise, sudden fall in income can happen. Suddenly you make good chunk of money. Maybe you're into business, you make good chunk of money today, but tomorrow you lose it. So that kind of a situation you should be prepared for. You were doing some research paperwork, and that was about to get through. You were on that verge of getting the result, but you did not. So that reversal can happen, and you might just feel a little uneasy because of that. Then we have on the 28th April till the 14th of May. Now, this is the time period when you will be actually, mentally, you're sound. You're feeling a little better, because previously you were going through so much. Now divinity, the spiritual angle is attached to it. You will get that kind of success. You will get that kind of support. You will get that clarity about your situation. So it's that situation might not change drastically, but your mental setup might just transform. Your perspective might change during this time. So you will be it will be highly beneficial for you. When the perspective changes, things start falling in place. That respect will come through, your increase in wealth happens automatically, things are opening up. So this is the time when you will be having some kind of composure and connection with those kinds of people who are at that guru level. You're going to be seeking and taking help from advice from those people. Any kind of PR visa work which is like pending might just get through. This is a very positive time. And you must actually, be more communicative about your thought process to others who are in your close vicinity. You don't close yourself up, don't shut yourself up, especially during this time period from 28th April to 14th of May. All right. All the best. Coming to the next one, that is Aquarius. So you see, the last Aquarius natives, the last 119 days, starting from 9th October to the 4th of Feb, how were they? Jupiter was retrograde. Now Jupiter gets direct, and for the next 100 days, it's going to be in the Taurus sign. The whole transit, as I made the video on retrograde also, was not the same. Please go back and check how it was. Now with Jupiter turning direct, for the next 100 days, I will be dividing into 4 parts. But it is going to be, what is the theme which is going to play out? It is the family, theme of family, which is playing out in the 4th house. You're more concerned, or you're more attached to your family, your happiness, prosperity, family life. Your expectations will be fulfilled with Jupiter getting direct in your 4th house. Of course, you will be mentally satisfied with a healthy body also. You have been experiencing highs and lows in your health, in your education, maybe at the workplace. You were feeling a little uneasy when Jupiter was retrograde, but now things are going to get better financially also, because it's your Dhanabhava ruler. It is going to give you wealth. It is going to give you health. It is going to give you good connection with your family members, also good for your mother also, motherland also. If at all you are away from your motherland, you will be back to your motherland for a better position, I would say. If you are thinking of joining a job in your motherland, wherever you were, now you will come back and you will find a better proposal. So all these are getting active. Can you see? If you want to go in for renovation of your house, if you want to go for purchase of property, etc., now you will be getting that, no? Because now you will be getting that. So this is a very positive and a favorable time period for you. You might just expand your profits, your your business. You can just be working through your finances in a very different light. But you need to acquire knowledge for sure. You need to upskill yourself. That is something where you have to put the pressure. Jupiter wants you to put the pressure there. If you want to fulfill your desires, you have to be really very active. You need to take the help of your friends or the community you move around in. Be supportive of the people who are working behind the scenes. Okay, like join an NGO, join a hospital, servitude attitude, orphanage, go for donations, servitude attitude, not just giving money. Go and serve, help them, stay there for some time every day, or maybe on the weekends. Spend time with them. You will see that, things are falling in place automatically. Go to a blind school. You will see, See, it's not necessarily that, people are going to many blind schools also and they're donating like anything. But, you should genuinely go to those places who genuinely require your services. Okay, figure those out. Just see which are the places where you can go and help them. Okay, so with this Jupiter in the Taurus sign, I have divided into 4 parts. The next 100 days, how they are going to be. So from the 4th of February till the 19th of March, Jupiter is going to be making you very creative. You're going to be working through your finances. Maybe this is a reconciliation waiting for you in your legal matters. You will get that verdict. Maybe in your relationship, could be that you're going to be working through your finances. There is something about music, dance, drama, creative energies are going to be prevalent. You're going to be communicative about your, about your mindset, about your ideas. Maybe your ideas are welcomed. Also, it's good for progeny, childbirth, romance, maybe romance triggers, if at all you are having that kind of dasha also in your chart. Depends. You must have the promise first, and then the dasha and the transit will work. So if you don't have a promise of romance or marriage or union, communion, then how can it happen? I've seen people dying, without any relationship. So that is something that you have to, have the commitment, basic commitment in your chart. Sorry to use those words, but I meant that, till their age, where, they go solo. And even if they are with the partner, they are not with the partner. Like there's a very bad or a very bitter relationship I've seen. Most of the times I've seen with the Aquarius natives, with the Capricorn natives, Leo, Cancer, they suffer in their relationship a lot. Anyhow, philosophically, intellectually, you're learning more. This is a very positive time for that. 10th April to 28th of April is a very positive time for reconciliation, loans, litigation. If you have been suffering with the health, now you're going to be actually coming out of it. This might just give you, in case you are having any bigger health issues, this might just bring in a slow progress there as well. Just don't ignore your health during this time period. You might just get a good job or good business proposal during this time. Also, maybe a promotion is waiting for you. Increase in income happens. Expenditures will also increase economically. You have to balance and strike an equilibrium during this time. Investments and spending in some beneficial work is definitely going to be very helpful for you to increase your wealth. Maybe connect with an NGO, donate there, serve there. So you might just increase your income also somehow. Also, then we have from the 10th April to the 28th of April. This is a very good time period for the ones who are looking for a partner, relationship, business proposal coming your way. This is also a good time period for marriage yoga for the unmarried. And maybe, there is no separation if at all you have been going through some litigation or divorce. So this might just be, bringing you both together. Economic conditions may improve and many sources of income, travels might increase. Your expenditures will also increase, but you will be happy and excited about whatever is going on in your life. Maybe you're jobless, you will get a job. Maybe you will meet those kinds of people who are going to be helping you out, mentoring you, learning and acquiring more knowledge. If you're a student yourself, this is a very positive time period. If you're looking for a new job, you did your internship and now you want a job, so you will get one. 28th April to the 14th of May is Ketu energy also in your 8th house, not to forget that. So this might just be bringing about that flavor of surprise. Maybe you yourself will surprise yourself, or maybe there is some news that comes in. It could be a pleasant news also. We should not think about a negative thing only. It could be that there is some news coming your way regards to your finances, income, job, relationship, or maybe, it might just trigger a relationship which is on a very platonic or a very spiritual plane, or you break up with your ex-partner and now you're starting with a new relationship on a very, very meditative mode, a meditative zone. So this might just bring in that kind of a relationship. There can be some government related job offer. You can get research based job, or you're yourself an astrologer or somebody, who's into occult sciences. So you get that success, you make good chunk of money also, and you're going to be helping others also. This might just be the time period when you can have some lack of sleep, lack of peace of mind also. So be prepared for that as well. See, all the transits give mixed results. I have not seen any transit giving 100% good results. All the grahas are working in our horoscope. So we should not just go by those false predictions that this is an amazing transit, this is a very amazing, beautiful time. Please do not fall prey to those sugar-coated readings. I'm telling you, none of us is without any problem. It is not possible. None of us. We all go through some highs and lows in life. When we say there are two sides to the coin, we all suffer. We all come out of the suffering also. It depends. How you actually work on yourself will be the flavor will be the same. Okay, would bring in that kind of a flavor. So how much you work on yourself, that is what is more important. Coming to the last sign, that is Pisces. So for Pisces natives, this transit of Jupiter in the direct motion for the next 100 days is going to be in your third house. And it is going to be also asking something from you in return. So first is communicate. First is you need to be more generous in speech. You must be opening your heart out when you're conveying something to others. Don't confine yourself or restrict yourself. Maybe your friends, your siblings, your neighbors, they require you, they require your services, they require your support. So that is something which you have to be there for. And it is also the time when you will be working on your finances now. You want to grow. You want to think of, how you can be think out of the box at times, because there is an exchange between Venus and Jupiter also. So you have to think very unconventionally for growth, for, coming out of, getting rid of your, health disease that you're going through. So this is the time when you will get that support. For the next 100 days, Jupiter is going to be in this sign of Taurus from 4th of Feb till the 14th of May in the direct motion. So how is it going to play out? It can't be the same, right? So I've divided into 4 parts. That is the date-wise predictions that I'm going to be giving you, that what you should be doing during this time period. So starting with, it is going to be from the 4th of Feb till the 19th of March. So this is the time which is, I would suggest that if you have to make any major decisions, make the decisions now. Regards to your purchase of property, joining of a job, good fortune, is prevalent here. It is like, the divine grace is there. So any kind of expectation that you have from your non-living things, not talking about the living beings, just the non-living, like material. So this you will definitely be able to get. But as regards to your relationship with your mom, relationship with your people at home, this might just bring about some ego clashes also. So this is something you have to be really, careful about. You have to strike a balance here. Do not get carried away thinking that this person is, like not, I don't need this person's, help and advice. So you're not well equipped during this time. So take the help and advice of others. Be cordial with others. You are very homey also, you're very emotional also, but you are expecting a lot from others. So that is something where you have to work on. There are certain pending projects, you're working long hours, you're spending lesser time with your family. You might just have to, you're thinking of purchasing vehicle, you're thinking of buying more property. Can happen. This is something which is going to give you the benefits also. Benefits from your in-laws, benefit from your mom. This is a good time. From 19th March to the 10th of April. Now, this is the time period good for your progeny, good for romance, good for a relationship if you want to start. Also, this is a good time period if you're inclined in different areas of knowledge, music, writing. This will upgrade you. This will enhance you. But at the same time, you have to be very careful about your relationship with your friends. Maybe you're not getting that kind of advice, right kind of advice for investments. So take the help and advice of the experts during this time if you want to go in for, if you want to make profits during this time. This might just be a loss of job, or it could be that you're switching job also. You are going to be having some issues to deal with at the workplace during this time. So it is also a good time period for progeny, childbirth, as I said. So make the best use of this time period. Then from the 10th April to the 28th of April. Now, this is the time period when you have to work on your health. You've taken some loans, you're involved in some litigation. So this might just give you the solution towards the end, but it might be the time period you have to be careful about starting something like this. You're thinking of a job change. You're thinking that you can work in isolation and do it all yourself, not in the team. Those kinds of energies you have to work on. You need to take the help of others. They can be that you're surprised, pleasantly surprised. Somebody does really a good job because of your guidance. So have a cordial relationship at the workplace during this time. Also, your family will support you. This is a very good time. If you have any investments, you'll be making money, beneficial transit for you also. But at the same time, you need to be very cautious about your negatives attached to this. Maybe, you're thinking that I can, I can do it all myself. That is something which is work out during this time. You need to take care of your habits. You need to work on your disciplined life during this time, because you can be little indisciplined and you just can have issues in your health because of that. So just strike a balance. You're working long hours, but you're not spending time on yourself to work out. So it might just not be the time. Not a good time period for that. So strike a balance. Have a very positive approach towards your income. Increase the income rather than the expenditures. Don't plug your expenditures. 28th April to the 14th of May. Now, this is a mixed bag for you. I will not say it's a completely good. Maybe, you're expecting a lot from your partner during this time and the partner is not supportive of you. Maybe there is a break that you're on the verge of and there is a, U-turn that you make. It can be. Maybe you're solo and you get in touch with someone and, you propose that person and then, there is a no from the other side. So you have to maintain that relationship. To maintain that relationship, you have to put the effort. That is why I'm forewarning you. From 28th April to 14th May, just be careful about your mental setup. It could be that you're thinking of it is not that the whole transit will be giving you the positive results or the negative results only. So on your job front, there's a promotion waiting for you. Maybe you're putting a lot of effort to get the jobs done. So this is going to lead to respect. This is going to be leading to increase in your income, maybe, during this time. But as regards to your relationship, you need to put extra effort, so that you reconcile and put an end to the litigation or any kind of separative tendencies that you're going through. It is also the time when you can improve your economic conditions. So park your funds well. Okay. And this is going to give you that kind of solace. You're working in isolation, you're working solo. At times it so happens, it gives you peace. So this is that, don't be self-critical. You can be self-critical also. So all these things you have to work on. But overall, Jupiter is a Saumya Graha. Jupiter's transit in the third house is not considered to be that great for making bold decisions, but there's an exchange between Venus and Jupiter. So this might just make you very spiritual. It might just make you get that respect that you're waiting for. Think out of the box, because it's a Guru Chandala yoga. Good for the ones who are living in the foreign land or thinking of going to the foreign country. Okay. So this is what is the transit looking like, and I hope you all will get back and let me know what exactly happened on the dates that I've mentioned. And they bless everyone. All the transits are not going to give